watching ABC4 News, celebrating 75 years.
Welcome back. If you plan on traveling as part of your New Year's Eve celebration tonight, make sure you plan a sober driver as well, because the Utah Highway Patrol will be out in force looking for people driving under the influence. And this as a winter storm threatens to make the roads treacherous. ABC4's Kayla Baggerly spoke to a trooper today and joins us live from Murray with more on tonight's DUI blitz. Kayla?
Yeah, Rick, if you're driving tonight, you can expect to see a lot of state trooper vehicles out there like this one here behind me. Utah Highway Patrol say they understand this is a big time for celebration, but you need to do so responsibly. They say that if you drink, don't get behind the wheel and make sure you find a way to get home safely. This weekend's DUI blitz is a joint effort with the West Jordan Police Department in honor of 13-year-old Eli Mitchell, who was hit and killed by a drunk driver 8 months ago when he was riding his bike back from the grocery store. UHP says they want to prevent this kind of tragedy from happening to any other families. During holidays, they say they often see an increase in impaired drivers on the roads. This weekend, they say there will be 27 different agencies pulling more than 240 overtime shifts to keep drunk drivers off of the roads. UHP says that every DUI arrest they make is a life saved.
We want you to enjoy the festivities that you have, but at the same time, we want everybody to know the importance of the tragedies that do happen when you do take the risk of driving impaired. If you feel different, you drive different.
They say if you drink, have a designated driver or rideshare help you get home safely, and that if you see any drunk drivers on the road, to call 911. This weekend, with the weather, they also say roads could be slick, so make sure that you're driving with caution, slowing down and paying full attention to what's in front of you. Reporting live in Murray, Kayla Baggerly, ABC4 News.
Thank you, Kayla. Now to the latest on the investigation into the Idaho quadruple murder that has gripped the nation. Police say they're learning more about the suspect they arrested in the November stabbings of 4 University of Idaho students. ABC's Andy Field reports.
Nearly 7 weeks after 4 University of Idaho students were found stabbed to death, police arresting a suspect, identifying him as Brian Koberger. The 28-year-old arrested Friday morning at a home 2,500 miles away from campus in a town in Pennsylvania's Pocono Mountains. ABC's Matt Rivers is there.
So it's in this gated community just behind me that a SWAT team, including the FBI and Pennsylvania State Police, swooped into the suspect's parents' home around 2 a.m.
Investigators revealing Koberger is a graduate student at Washington State University, just 10 miles away from the University of Idaho. Kaylee Gonzalez, Madison Mogan, Zainer Kernodle, and Ethan Chapin were all found dead in this house in Moscow where the women lived. The 2 other roommates were not injured.
These murders have shaken our community, and no arrest will ever bring back these young students. We do believe justice will be found through the criminal process.
Kaylee's father, Steve Gonzalez, says he will be there when the suspect is brought to Idaho.
This guy's going to have to look me in my eyes multiple times, and I'm going to be looking for the truth.
The parents of Ethan Chapin saying, "We are relieved this chapter is over because it provides a form of closure. However, it doesn't alter the outcome or alleviate the pain. We miss Ethan and our family is forever changed." Investigators say DNA evidence led them to Koberger, but they wouldn't say if he knew any of the victims. The murder weapon also has not yet been recovered. Koberger now charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of felony burglary. A sigh of relief for this small college town.
It'll be a massive exhale for a lot of people.
Koberger due back in court in Pennsylvania for an extradition hearing on Tuesday. Andy Field, ABC News.
On a much brighter note now, people all around the world have already rung in the new year. Australia welcomed 2023 with a massive fireworks display over Sydney Harbour Bridge, while in Hong Kong, buildings facing Victoria Harbour were lit up with colorful images while giant fireworks displays filled the night sky. And in Seoul, South Korea, for the first time since the COVID-19 pandemic, crowds gathered as a giant bell rung to mark the beginning of 2023.
It's only here in New York City that you see this Times Square Waterford crystal ball and all those people kissing and celebrating, filled with love for 2023.
Yeah, in New York, that New Year's celebration will include that traditional ball drop in Times Square at the stroke of midnight. A ton of confetti will rain down on an estimated 1 million people expected to gather there in the heart of Manhattan. You can watch the festivities here on ABC4 with Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve starting at 7 o'clock.